Hello everyone, welcome back to the TSInfo YouTube channel. In the previous video, I have explained you on how to get first day and last day of the month by using the date and time functions in a Power Automate flow. In this video tutorial, I will explain you how to get current month, previous month and next month by using the date and time functions in a Power Automate flow. So let's open the Power Automate homepage. I will show you all these examples with a manually trigger flow. I will show you examples like how we can get the current month name in different formats like current month number, current month name and current month abbreviation, and also previous month name along with this next month name. So let's create a instant cloud flow for this. Click on create and select instant cloud flow and select the trigger, that is manually trigger flow. Click on create. Under the trigger, take initialize variable. In the initialize variable, provide the name and select the data type as string. And in the value parameter, provide the expression for the current month name, that is format date time, and take UTC now. Now I wanted to give the format of full month name. So I will give within quotes 4 capital M's and click on OK. To check the output of initialize variable, add the compose data operation, and in the inputs of compose, take the variables that is generated from the initialize variable and click on save and test the flow manually. Click on save and test, run the flow and see the compose action will display the current month name as we have only given the current month abbreviation in the format date time expression. So now edit the flow once and open the initialize variable. Now I will edit the format date time expression to change the month name to the month abbreviation. So let's delete one M and click on update, save and test the flow again. Now we can see in the compose action only abbreviation of the month has been displayed. Now I will show you one more format of the month, that is retrieving the current month number. And let's edit the expression. Here only give 2 M's to retrieve the month number and update the flow. Once again, save and test the flow. Now open the compose flow action. See the month number has been retrieved from the format data in expression. After this, I will show you one more example how to get previous month name by using the date and time function. So edit the flow and edit the format date time expression. In the value of initialize variable, provide the expression for the previous month name, that is add to time, and take UTC now. After UTC now, comma, -1, comma, within single quotes, provide month. After that, provide comma and within single quotes, provide the format for the month. I was giving it here as full month name and click on OK. After that, save and test the flow. Now open the compose action to see the previous month name. In the previous example, I have shown you how getting of the current month's name, that is November, and October is prior to November. This is how to get the previous month name by using date time function. And now I will edit one more time this flow to show how to get the next month name. The format is simple and the same format, but only we have to edit here. Instead of -1, we have to provide 1 for getting of next month name and click on update. After that, save and test the flow manually and see now we got the next month name, that is December. This is how to get current month name, previous month and next month in a Power Automate flow by using date time functions. To have a look on detailed information on this example, click on the link provided in the description box. For more free video tutorials on SharePoint Online, Power Apps, Power Automate and Power BI, like, share, subscribe and click on the bell icon of our YouTube channel. Thank you. See you in the next video.